Hey guys, it's Kevin. Let's talk about the L1800 and 1390 printheads. I have a video talking about how can you tell the printhead is a genuine brand new printhead or a scam printhead, which you often see on Amazon, eBay, or Walmart. This video just a few things I want to add to it. And also you put too much on reading if there's Epson seal or not. For example, you often see brand new printheads, but doesn't have Epson seal. Like this one. Yeah, this one is absolutely brand new from Epson. However, it doesn't have Epson seal. Actually, those two printheads are from different places. They're all made by Epson. However, if Epson send this printhead to a Southeast Asian repair shop, it's going to put their seal on it. And so those two from Southeast Asia. However, if it's for a Chinese shop, Epson going to put this pink slip on the cover. And so only one of the box will have this pink cover, and the rest of the order, it will be just plain Epson box. See? And everybody in this box doesn't have any Epson seal, and only one of them has that pink slip. However, why if you order from China, they also have the Epson seal? And that's because not only you need Epson printheads, the repair shop in China also need the printhead. Because you pay enough money, they probably give whatever they have and also whatever they got from the Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam. Epson has a quota on those print shops, and the number of printhead they give to you depends on how many you repair. So, for example, I always make a big order, so they just give me whatever they have here. And you can say some of them doesn't have the pink slip, and also they have a secondary sticker. That probably they got from other repair shop. And the rest of them, they probably know somebody can get them from like Vietnam, Thailand, whatever they can get. Let's sort it out. It seems he probably get most of them from his shop and maybe get 5-10 of them from his friend. Actually, 4 of those. You can say you have to know somebody and trust somebody. Secondly, I want to talk about the used printhead. If you go to bchtechnologies.com and search for 1390 printhead or L1800 printhead, and this is our printhead repair service. And here, we just covered what a brand new printhead is. Either doesn't have a seal, or has a seal, or has a pink slip. Okay, so that's a no seal, seal pink, yes. I put a no seal first because a lot of people, they come, hey, Kevin, I bought like a brand new, genuine printhead from you. It doesn't have Epson seal. No, it doesn't. Some of them don't. Anyway, let's talk about the used, because this thing is so expensive. Now, we also deal with the used, grade A. And you can see a lot cheaper. And used, grade B. You can scroll down and read what those means. Basically, both of them, we're going to test it and make sure they have a perfect nozzle check. And you won't be able to tell grade A and grade B just from nozzle check because their performance is exactly the same. Here's a used printhead grade B. And here's the testing result. Not bad, huh? So basically, you cannot tell this is used printhead just by looking at the nozzle check. However, if you take the printhead and turn it towards the light, you're going to see scratches. Okay, see? So you can tell it's a used printhead. That's grade B, okay? It could be this printhead is older and got more used, or maybe it just hit the paper more and you have a misaligned pattern to make it look worse. All right, let's take a look of the used printhead grade A. For grade A, of course, the nozzle check will be perfect. Yeah, you look up and down and everything's good. The reason is grade A is because by performance, by looking at the printhead, there's no way you can tell it is a used printhead. So if we take it out and we turn towards the light, and you can look and look, you just convince yourself this is absolutely a brand new printhead. Look at the blue tint on the screw. Of course, I can still tell because the real new printhead, like this one, the black wrapper is different. And this is how the Epson wrap is printhead. So if the grade A is packaging in this kind of wrapper, even me, I cannot tell it's a used printhead. Anyway, this is what a real brand new printhead look like. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Visit us at bchtechnology.com or locally at Greensboro, North Carolina. Cheers.